Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. By watchers, cross watchers, all are welcome. All watchers, do keep in mind this is a general reading. So reverse the roles as needed. Energy and time are fluid. There is no gender in tarot, so I apologize in advance if or when I say he or she. It's not about the gender, it's about the characteristics and the energies that are coming through. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This side is going to be for the person you're thinking of most. This side is going to be for you. But again, if you feel like you relate more to this side, then that's yours and this is your person. The mutual energy in between, a couple of potential outcomes, and to wrap it all up, some oracle cards. All right? Sagittarius, the person who's most on their mind, please. This is for our Sagittarius. The person who is most on their mind, please. Okay, could be an air sign that is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, more air, and that's water, that's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. All right, and then your energy, that's Earth, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That is Taurus or Libra with the Empress. More fire here, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And some water here, some Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And the mutual energy in between, the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. All right. Let's get into your person's energy first here. So your person is seeming a little bit guarded, a little bit defensive, a little bit cold. And the weird thing is that all that being said, they do want to come together with you. They are watching you. They are hoping to come together with you, even though they have their guard up. Even though they might have said some things that were either cutting or possibly put a break on this, or actually possibly an end to this, because we have the Three of Swords in between. I feel like they hold a light for you, and I feel like if or when we pull oracle cards, this is gonna pull cards along the lines of healing family issues or healing past traumas. I feel like they've had a lot of bad experiences. The Queen of Swords often indicates someone who's well seasoned in life. They've gone through it, you know, they've gone through the worst of it, and they're just at a point where they're not willing to accept anything less than what they know what they deserve, or they're not willing to fall for just anything, right? They know if they have to stand for something, or they'll fall for anything. But they do hold a light for you, and they wish I feel like this person wishes that they could be more carefree and happy-go-lucky and devil-may-care, but the fact is that they've been hurt too much to have a devil-may-care attitude. They want something solid. They want something reliable, dependable, something long-lasting, okay? Not something that's just going to end in a day or a week or a month or a year. They're looking for something that's going to be a lifetime. And there's a part of them that still hopes that it'll be you. There's a part of them that still hopes that this can work out, and they're watching you to see if that longevity is possible from you, even though they seem cold and detached and ready to cut this off at any wrong turn or point. There's a soft side that they're guarding pretty hard. Over here for you, Sagittarius, you do feel left out in the cold by this person. Maybe you've not experienced the kind of heartache that they've experienced, or maybe you're just like, well, you know, you're better at coping and better at handling and leaving your past in the past, and this person holds on to it more, the pains and the lessons and the aches that came along with all the experiences. Maybe they don't forget it, or they don't let go of it, and so you feel left out in the cold by this person. You're not understanding what you've done to deserve this, I feel like, kind of. But you're still in the mindset of growth and expansion. You're still looking out to the horizon to see what else is out there. There is a part of you that lingers and feels a little bit cold and hurt by this. Actually, pretty hurt by this, because again, the mutual energy is the Three of Swords, but you're trying to move on with your life. You're trying to move on and do what you do. Focus on your career, focus on your education, focus on your business, or focus on whatever the heck, you know, expansion means to you, whatever makes you feel good. You're focusing on being your best self here with the Empress energy. Male or female does not matter, and you're looking out to see what else is out there, whether that pertains to, like I said, these other things, your hobbies or your career or your interests, or whether that means other love interests. I do feel like you're kind of uninterested at this point. I do feel like you are looking out, but whatever comes in, you're just not, it's not palatable to you. You're just not, you're not interested. You do feel like this was a missed opportunity for whatever reason. I'm not sure if you understand why this person behaved the way they behaved, but you do feel at the end of the day, whether you understand it or not, you do feel like this is a missed opportunity and nothing else really fits. Nothing else really feels the way this person was able to make you feel. Regardless of how long or short this connection was, it was something special for you. And you're trying to look out to see if there's something that'll make you feel just as good or even better, but nothing's fitting right now, and you're kind of having to say no because you're not feeling fulfilled to these other things that are coming towards you. The mutual energy is the Queen of Wands with the Three of Swords, which is interesting because the Queen of Wands is a go-getter. This person gets what they want to get, and now that I'm saying it out loud, I guess it makes sense. I mean, you guys are both heartbroken, but you're still looking out to see if you're gonna find what you're looking for, because like I said, this person is putting their foot down and I don't know, demanding from you directly or holding themselves up to their own standards of like, this is what I want from a person. These are the things that I want from a person. If I don't see it, then I don't believe it's going to be long term. Maybe they're holding on to their boundaries and they're putting their foot down, and they're ready to, even though they're hurt, they're ready to look out as well into the horizon and see, okay, I guess this just didn't work out and this really sucks and hurts, but I'm going to keep moving with the Queen of Wands energy. I'm going to keep moving and keep pursuing and keep discovering. And you're doing the same thing, like I said, with the Empress and the Two of Wands. You're both, I think, still looking out into the horizon, into what else is out there, but also like this person is looking into you and you're kind of, I don't know if you're looking into them. Maybe this person looks into tarot and whatever other ways that is possible to look into you, maybe your social media, and you don't really think that way. You don't look into this person in that way, but your feelings are there. Your feelings are kind of invested in them, and nothing else is pleasing you at this time is what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius. So what I see is two people who are determined and passionate about, they know what they want and they're determined to find it. Even though it's heartbreaking that this situation or relationship kind of feels like this is the one that they wanted and it's heartbreaking and it didn't work out. They're not wallowing. I don't see stagnation. I don't see anyone here sitting around and crying and wallowing over it. Maybe there were tears shed and silence on your own, but you're still, entertaining new possibilities. You're still dating. If this is a romantic thing, then you're still dating and seeing what, like I said, with the Two of Wands, what else there is out there, while still holding a light for this person, while still kind of feeling like the shoe doesn't fit for the rest of these people that are coming through. Let's go ahead and pull some potential outcomes for you, Sagittarius, and your person. I like to emphasize the word potential because we are the creators of our destiny, right? Are the words we speak, the energies that we entertain, and the actions that we choose to take determine what our outcomes are going to be. So if you do not agree with the outcomes that are pulled at this moment with these potential outcomes, then go ahead and change your vibrations, change the direction of your own ship, right? By speaking different words or behaving in different ways, uplifting your energy and vibration. Just, make sure your vibrations and your words and your actions match the outcomes that you are seeking, right? And that way you can change that. That being said, let's go go ahead and pull some potential outcomes for our Sagittarius and their person, please. This is for the potential outcome for our Sagittarius and their person, please. So there's still a lot of uncertainty in this connection. I feel like you guys are feeling obsessive with each other, right? I feel like this is also unrequited. I don't see you both coming together. I see you guys wanting to, but you're just so uncertain about yourselves or the other person, whether you can fulfill the other person's need or whether the other person can fulfill your needs. But there's a level of attachment here. There could be intense, even with the Queen of Wands and in the mutual energy. That's another indication that there could be an intense attraction, mutual attraction, where you just can't get each other off your minds, right? With the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands, you can't get each other off your minds. You want to be with each other, right? And you can't figure out why, right? You're trying to figure out, like, maybe this was a very short-term thing and you're like, how can such a short-term thing have such a big effect on me? How can they have such a big pull on me? You just don't get it, and you don't know what to do about it. You don't know if these feelings are like more, or is it lust, is it love? Like I was even scared to say the word love because it is such a strong word and people often throw it around. Like, what is this? What are you feeling for this person? What does it mean? What should I do? I think the potential outcomes is just a lot of confusion, a lot of and I think this is going to push it to a point of obsession, because I feel like you guys did not pursue this enough to figure out what it would really be like. I think it was something that was just very a surface level, and one person freaked out from that surface level and what they thought they saw in the other person and pulled out really quickly, and you guys didn't actually give it enough time to see, are you really compatible or not? The person was just like, okay, well, I've seen a couple of red flags and that's enough for me to pull away and leave. So that's what happened, and now you just sit with your thoughts and your obsessions about like what could have been. And a lot of times when you read or when you watch things about the history of love, this whole unrequited love thing has been so exaggerated and romanticized. And unrequited love is the strongest love. Unrequited love is the strongest love because all we have is our own imagination of what that person is like, right? And we paint the person in the most beautiful picture when it's unrequited, because we haven't experienced in real life what they're like. So we get to imagine them however we want to imagine them. So this is kind of that obsession right now of that unrequited experience with this person, that painting them in the best light and being obsessed with this creation we've built in our mind of this person. With the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, like you hope for equality, but I don't know how this is gonna be. I think you both are going back and forth here. I think you're both heavy on your mind, each other's mind, with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I think you both want equal give and take, but you're not certain, neither of you are certain if it's going to be possible in this connection. You're just sitting there with your obsession and going back and forth on should I or should I not, what should I do. There's just a lot of back and forth going on, and this potential outcomes is just like continuing to be unrequited, unresolved. So like I was saying before, before I pulled the cards, you need to change that. If you want to reach out to this person and figure out, okay, can we please at least try this? I understand that you're trying to protect yourself, but how will we know if we don't give it an actual shot? If it really means that much to you and it's driving you that crazy, I think you owe it to yourself to reach out to this person and actually have a conversation. Do you really miss me as much as I miss you? Can we actually give this a solid go? Can we please try this for real? If you, in some way or another, were not able to give them the level of commitment that maybe they're looking for, I can't say that you're still going to be ready for that or not, but I mean, you can't, be honest with this person on what you really feel comfortable in offering. But, at the end of the day, again, it comes back to what each person is comfortable with. If they want something more and you're not able to provide it, no one should force the other in any way, right? So make sure it's not lust or obsession and you're not chasing each other because it's unrequited. But again, you never know if you don't know. And this whole thing about being scared of being hurt or being scared of losing, going through another relationship, and that is a fear that does hold people back. So the person who's building these walls and boundaries, it's good to have walls and boundaries and it's healthy, but sometimes it's to the point where you just don't let anyone in at all, which is unhealthy, right? There has to be a balance in everything. So this reading is just screaming out balance. And I guess that's what the Six of Pentacles, I was like, how does the Six of Pentacles really fit here? And I really think it's about balance. It's like all this uncertainty and this obsession right now and not knowing what to do. It's like you guys need to figure out what's the happy medium without being too scared or having crazy boundaries where they don't let anyone in at all, and without being like completely obsessed and completely over invested in something that's not even certain. Like, find a balance between the two, meet each other halfway and see, like, let's communicate better and let's give this an honest try and be open and communicative and just see for real, because I can't get you off your mind, you can't get me off my mind, so let's give this a shot, right? Let's pull a couple of messages of love oracle cards to wrap this reading up. This is for our Sagittarius. Messages of love to wrap up our reading for our Sagittarius and the person who's most on their mind, please. Protected, you are safe and divinely guided, and I feel like that's what your person needs to feel in order to pursue something. And also you, like, if you're feeling obsessive about this in any way, you have to rely on your angels and guides, right? Not to be obsessive or attached to this, and feel protected enough to reach out to this person. And if it's really calling out to you that strongly, you need to trust that you're being guided, divinely guided, to do this. So let's get a couple more cards, please, for a Sagittarius and their person. Denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. So again, with the Devil card, you guys might be in denial because it's unreal. You might be seeing this person in the best light because you've not experienced enough and you're just dreaming up the best possible person ever, because you don't know who they really are. Or the denial could also be that this person turn their back too soon because they don't want to admit that maybe they finally found something that they really enjoy and they can trust. So both of you need to trust this, know that you're protected, and stop denying your feelings and explore this in a healthy manner. True love, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. That's beautiful. And the only way you guys are going to know is if you actually give it an honest shot. So cross watchers, if this is you, then give it an honest shot. I mean, you can't find love without risking something for it. And that's your heart. Okay, at the end of the day, that is your heart. You have to be willing to put your heart. Don't be reckless with it, but give it enough time and enough of a chance to really see what it's worth, where it's really going to go, instead of presuming and running at the first sight of fear. This is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this helps or resonates for you or the cross watchers as well. If it does, I would really appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.